Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're taking a look at a different type of Gruul deck. We've done some Gruul artifacts before, but this time we're going to play some cards we don't normally play. One that's a little bit of a throwback that we had some fun with, and I think y'all know what I'm talking about when we get to it. But, let's hop in. We're going to be playing some Voltage Surge because, well, Voltage Surge, being able to kill things that are 4 toughness, super nice. Or finish off things that are bigger than 2 or 3 after our creatures run into them. We are going to play some Haywire Might. I'm not huge on this card, however, we don't have a lot of ways to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, and there are some annoying things like temporary lockdown or whatever that we'll want to get rid of with this. Teething Wormlet makes a lot of sense. We have a lot of artifacts, no surprise there. Now, this is one I've had people pointing out to me that we should be playing this in our artifacts decks, and I'm 50-50 on it. I do like the idea that it gives something haste, and especially since we're going to have some ways to make artifact creatures and have them come in with haste could be kind of cool, but giving something multiple +1s could be kind of nice here too. So we'll see. I don't know if the backside matters as much as the front side, but we'll check it out. Legion Extruder. Y'all know I'm big on this card. I've played it in a few decks already, and we're going to have a lot of tokens that we can turn into golems, so I'm into it. Sakinton Smelter. This is another one. This is the throwback I was talking about that we haven't played a lot with, but I do like this here, where there's a lot of situations where we're going to end up with extra maps or food tokens, whatever, just sitting around. This turns them into 3/1s. And if they're just sitting out there after a sweeper, you automatically have 3 power plus to attack with, which is super nice. We're going to play some Tough Cookie because, well, gives us double artifacts and works well also with the dowsing device, giving those extra +1s. We do have some Urbrass Forge just for the long games if we need them. Some Nameless, Sentinel of the Nameless City, which is fantastic. Obviously, we see it a lot. 3/4, pump your creatures, get extra maps. We are going to play a couple Witch Stalkers Frenzy, though, to be honest, I kind of want to cut these, just play more Smelter and Dowsing Device, but we'll see. And then we're playing 4 Bristlebud Farmer because, well, this card's actually just a big body that does make 2 artifacts, so it makes the cut. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. This is one that should be a lot of fun, regardless of what happens. But y'all know the drill. Watch to the end of the video, because that helps out a bunch. And then at the end, if you like it, I'll have a link down in the description below. It'll take you to my Moxfield link, because they're a channel sponsor. And I have a lot of sweet decks over there you should check out. For now, though, let's go see if all these artifacts and the smelter burn stuff down. Okay, we're going to keep this. Not quite the hot start we're looking for, but we can play Wormlet. If Wormlet just dies, then we just roll into an Urbrass Forge and we figure it out from there, I think. Yeah, we're just going to play that so we can kind of keep on pace. Though, I guess I could have just waited and held on to that just to see. And ended up not mattering. That's all good. Yeah, let's go here. This feels like the matchup we're going to want to have the Urbrass Forge anyway, so why not? Alright, Celestis. I assume we'll get some things wiped out along the way. So, I don't think I want to play Sentinel here. Just try to set ourselves up for as much future damage as we can. Maybe. Maybe they're considering Wandering Emperor right now? Not that they have to. Do have to be careful. They could also just be playing Farewell. This is obviously a very control-heavy pile of something. So anything's possible. Okay, they're making a solid blocker there. Okay, well, they almost had a blocker. Alright, what do we want to do here? I think we play Dowsing Device. That, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we pump here, I guess. And then... Oh, I wasn't thinking that was going to turn. Because it's 4 or more. Dang it. That kind of messes up my math a little bit. You know what? I guess we just kill this. Submit 0, and then we'll just attack. My opponent's at 2. If they sweep the board, if it's not farewell, then we still get to attack with the Forge. If it is farewell, then we're probably wrecked, but we'll see. Does this give something trample or just the plus? Nah, haste and plus X plus 0. They didn't immediately cast farewell, so this could still be positive for us? Maybe. Okay, there's a Shieldred. And a Beetle, which we're not too worried about the Beetle, all things considered. Alright, so... this has to, oh, that's to be activated as a sorcery? Gosh dang it. Why? Why does that have to be as a sorcery? Okay, so this will be... so really what we do is just this. And then we just turn the food into a body, right? And then we just get in with everything. We just have more attackers than they can block. Big Death Toucher, Trampler. We got creatures coming from every angle. Yeah, there's no real blocks here. Yeah, sure. Yep. Alright, we got there. I think we have to mulligan this. That hand doesn't really do anything. Alright. That's not the way we want to see our opponents start, especially when we're on the draw with nothing happening. It's just a life gain pile, because if so, that's going to be rough. Might be, actually. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Alright, well, I can't afford to play anything here, because I have to try to kill something. I mean, I guess I have to kill this. If they get their cards, they get their cards here, sadly. They probably just don't have a second white to play the other 2/2 duder, but kind of like, what else are we going to do here? We at least have Witchstalker's Frenzy. That unlocks some options. Here it comes. Oh, it's a Gix. I mean, that makes sense if you're going to try to draw cards and stuff anyway, but not the card I expected him to have there. Alright, I guess we're attacking. I mean, I didn't think they were going to double block, so that wasn't a real thing. I guess we play this. You know, I should have played it pre-combat and just got in there with a an extra attacker. Yep, I'll leave that on top. We need all the removal cards we could get. Alright, case. Into another Lunarch Veteran. Okay, so got a lot of life total to run down here. Lot of life total to run down. Do I want to turn this into... I feel like I do want to turn that into a 3/1. But then I also kind of want to play a Bristlebud Farmer. The concern I have here, though, is if they do get one of their things, they'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. And if they have anything else with it, I won't be able to... well, I have 2 Frenzies. So never mind. Let's go for it. Like, if you want to double block, be my guest. Because the funny thing is, the Smelter's actually probably worth more to us than the Sentinel right now, because turning these all into 3/1s has more long-term value, I think. Because we're effectively not going to do... there she is. Alright. Well, I was wondering when they were going to get one of those. We knew it was there, though. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn one of these. Probably not the food. Just in case. And yeah. Actually, I probably should have used one of the maps. That was a bad idea. But anyway, these are all attacking, because why wouldn't they be? And then I can do this for 1 mana. Oh, actually, yeah, we can sack one of the food. I will take another farmer, actually. I think. Yeah. And before they get to do anything, we'll pay the life to get rid of that. Alright, and now they just have a pile of damage to be concerned about here. We are okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and spend at least one of these there. Alright. And then I guess I'll spin the other one. Actually, no. I'm gonna cancel, because I'd probably rather turn that into a thing. Because I may use my mana a little differently depending on how the turn goes. Yeah, feel free to kill a Bristlebud farmer. We are all about it. Yep. Oh, we had that Witchstalker Frenzy for the Shieldred if they'd have played it, though. Yep, that's it. We go first, but we have some tap lands. Doesn't really hurt this hand, though, because the only thing is, like, Haywire Might, but we're not dying without Haywire Might being down turn 1. Alright. Not the aggressive start you want to have against these blue-white decks. So, little bit unfortunate, I would say. But we're going to go ahead and attack. Try to get down a Teething Wormlet. They are just going to deduce. Fair enough. Alright. Man, these cards do nothing against the bulk of their deck, which is so sad. This is obviously... Well, I say it's going to get countered. They might not. Okay, they are. I would say, because they might have just, like, swept the board next turn. Would have been believable. Yeah, this hand's bad. Like, I can't imagine a world where we win this one, y'all. I kept the questionable hand hoping it was probably, like, control deck, I mean an aggro deck or something, and it just wasn't. I mean, I'm gonna turn our Haywire Might into a dude, but not sure that does a lot. Alright, I'm assuming a Sunfall's coming here, and we're pretty much in just inept situation. Yep. And I think that's just the end of the game. Yeah, alright. I'm going to give that to him. We're not even casting anything this turn. We will mulligan. I mean, we're going first. We got to try to stick a creature or two early, right? Let's... I'm going to keep... But I'm gonna try this dagger action on a future turn, and we'll see what's up. Alright. Finding a little bit of stuff to work with here. Get in there. I was gonna say, would have been sweet if we could have found like a Haywire Might here too. That would have been kind of awesome. Play that alongside the dagger. Now, I will admit, just attacking with the food is probably better there, because we get more damage in. It would have been 2, 4, 6, 8, as opposed to attacking for 6. However, we are in a situation where now if we get something, it would have haste, but we didn't get a thing, so that didn't matter. Alright, we got there. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's like, alright, we're attacking for 7, 8, 9, opponent goes to 3, even if they manage, well, they don't even have anything in the graveyard, so even if they would have got a body or two, we just clear it out and attack for the difference next turn, so... Yeah, not much of a game there, unfortunately. Okay. We'll try. I mean, could be a big mistake. We'll see. Oh, definitely a mistake. I mean, we know this is not going to go well for us. Oh, weird. They didn't even want to counter that. And they didn't kill it. Well, that's peculiar. Alright, I guess we try to attack? Alright, maybe they didn't think that was worth countering. They'll counter this instead. I was going to say, because there's obviously a counter there. We just have to figure out where it's at. Duress. Boy, do I have some things you can duress. Taking the dagger so things don't have haste is the best thing to take. Oh, well, then we found another one. I guess that's a thing. Alright. I'm not going to sacrifice it, because if their plan is just to get rid of the board anyway, then we need to just take our time. Three steps ahead. Alright, so they were waiting to counter something anyway. Alright, how bad is it? Temporary lockdown. Sure, that makes sense. And this is why we have stuff like Haywire Mites, which we obviously did not find. Alright. Haywire Mite unlocking those things would be real sweet, deck. Like, really, really sweet, if you would be so kind. I mean... Sure? Like, I don't even know. I'm just like, I guess. Like, it's a big old body. That's gotta count for something. Do we try to cast the extruder? I think so. Just so if their plan is to use a memory deluge here, we at least get something. And keep them off casting the deluge for a turn. Alright. Well, they're gonna cast it anyway then. Yep. They also might just get another temporary lockdown. And that could be a thing. I could see that being real here. Alright. And we draw. And we attack. Alright, end the turn. I mean, because I'm assuming their plan is Sunfall. Well, actually, they'll be able to Sunfall and Wandering Emperor now. That's tough. Oh, wait, no. Wait, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they'll have enough. Because there's no way they don't have it. Well, it's a tap land, so they got to choose one or the other, I guess. Options? Alright. Oh, whoa. Wait, get to their end step before we do that. Alright, just to make sure. Our turn. Oh my. Hold up. Alright, so now even if they have a Wandering Emperor, this turns into a... They'll go to 7. This is getting in for 3. This would be a +1 on something. Plus we could turn this into a body. Oh my gosh. So we might still be able to get them. Okay, I think we have to do this now. I don't love it, but gotta try. All right, so Dagger will give Smelter +1. And Haste. And then we turn this into a 3/1. And then we attack with everything and hope for the best. I mean, we know Wandering Emperor's got to be one of the things, right? Oh, it was a Void Rin. Oh, no. Oh, sick.
I'm not overconfident. You're just...
Oh, wait, actually, doesn't matter. I can kill my own dude. So they don't gain the life. Got it. Woo, that was close. That was close. No lie, wasn't even thinking about Void Rin, like, in my math. I was so stuck on a certain pile of cards. I was thinking it might be like Emperor, try to turn this into a creature, but then we could kill that. But we got lucky. Because in this scenario, we could either kill our own thing or we could turn one of our things into another creature. So, yeah, we got lucky there. They actually couldn't gain life off the Wandering Emperor because we had only our small creatures on the battlefield. But, yeah, woo, close, close. All right, let's keep it. See what we can do. Oh. Well, now. All right. Let's see if they want to kill a wormlet or not. Maybe the tough cookies will get us enough life that we could do something, but we'll see. I have a feeling this wormlet's just dead, though. All right. And... no, it's a rage. All right. A lot of damage. That is somewhat of a problem, but we're still moving. All right, gotta attack. Please don't kill our wormlets. I mean, if they're just gonna load up their dude, I mean, we can't do nothing about it. So, you do what you gotta do, opponent. Oh, they're just going for the finish off the top. Oh, that's nice here. That's absolutely perfect. Much as I don't want to get rid of food in this matchup, we're about to replace it anyway. So then we go ahead and play this. Then we get to play a tough cookie, which gets us a bit more life. All right, opponent's at 13. Oh, got him. This is the pile that Mono Red definitely doesn't want to see, right? Because that's a lot of extra work. If we'd have got Bristlebud Farmer, though, that would have been pretty sweet. Because then we could, like, double block into some scenarios. But, yeah. Whew, that was... had a chance to get out of hand with that start they had, but lucky for us. You know what? We'll keep this. I don't know what matchup this hand is good against. But if it's a creature deck, maybe we can kill something early. Maybe kill a bat. Have access to some things with extruders. I mean, there's a few things going on here. Also, while this match is getting underway, if you haven't yet, please, please, pretty please, remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, too, especially, because that's been helping out when you guys have done that. And gals, and folks. But yeah, just really, really helps. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack here with this Haywire Might. I don't expect to get too much out of it. Alright, I guess we'll just play the other one. End the turn. It's not worth risking something getting countered or whatever here. Oh, so we're doing some type of green-blue proliferate? Blech. Alright, well, maybe we do at some point just go for... actually, let's see. Got a counter yet? I'm assuming you do. Yep. Alright. Get our attacks on. Alright, I'm assuming they kept a hand with a bunch of counters or something, but we'll see. Works for me. So they literally kept a hand that was prologue, counter, counter. Alright. Like, I see you, opponent. Sure. Augury, cool. That means we're going to get to open up the floodgates with the Urbrass Forge here. Okay. I don't feel bad one bit. If you're going to be playing the proliferate stuff, then we got to bring the damage. You have a Contaminator. And a Rot Priest. And we're going to kill them both. How many you want to kill, folks? Both of them. B-O-F-F-E-M. Both of them. Yep. Get it. All right. You got it. Yep, you have a Rot Priest. And a Thrumming Bird. You got it. Yeah, opponent's saying GG's. Good deal. Credit, though. As much as I was messing around, like, I don't really care for this whole thing with, like, proliferate, whatever. But I'm going to give the opponent a little credit here. Normally, when you see these decks, it's not this version. Like, the Thrumming Bird's kind of cool, you know. Obviously, Bloated Contaminator's a big body. Like, not as many of the defensive cards that you normally see as far as protecting your creatures. They were going a different route here. Maybe they drew differently, but kind of an interesting take on it. We get to go first. Yeah, we're going to keep it. My assumption is we're going to be using Extruder on 2 to kill something, but even if not, if we don't, then I think I'm just going to play Tough Cookie on 2. Oh, I was saying, then hope to draw an untapped land so we could Smelter into a body, but what do we wish to do here? I think we go ahead and just Tough Cookie anyway. I mean, unless they just play Phoenix Chick, we're not going to have a chance to kill anything with Extruder under the circumstances. So we got to find some better removal. Yeah, not a surprise that that's dying. That's okay, though. Where do we want to go from here? Smelter gets us a 3-1 body we could block with. Okay. Maybe we do it just to try to slow them down? I mean, they might have a hand that's just all burn and whatnot. Who knows right now? Or they go, like, land into Squee? Or I guess it could be Godric. That would be believable. Nope. It's another commander. That's actually bad for us. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, they're going to Lightning Strike that. Okay. This didn't end up being too terrible, all things considered. That, however, is really bad. That is beyond unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh. Actually, oh, I messed up. I should have just killed that. Because if a creature comes out now, I'm not going to be able to kill it with the Extruder. Oh.
Frankly, destruction is best left to
Didn't see that coming.
taught them everything they know.
Okay, well, that's a take. Huh. Oh, while we're drawing his lands. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, gonna do the only thing we can do. That's tough. No attacks. So now I have to decide if it's worth trying to turn this might into a 2-2 or into a 3-3.
The experience will do you.
And then they had that too. Oh my gosh. They drew hot while we drew nothing here.
Stopping Phyrexia is all that matters.
Yeah.
Take this land from Phyrexia.
I don't even know if we have a comeback thing here. I mean, I'll just kill... Oh, it has to be a non-creature. Whoops. Well, then I really did mess up. Yeah. Either way, even if I'd have got to kill that, yeah, we just drew another Haywire Might. Alright. I mean, I could sack one to make a 3-3. I guess I should have done that anyway. Well, no, because that was a 3-4 last time. I could have blocked that, I guess. Yeah, opponent's got this. I drew terribly and played terribly. Ugh. I think... Well... Alright, let's keep it, I guess. Like, I'm sort of thinking, like, okay, if we Dowsing Dagger and then play Sentinel, then we're attacking with, like, a 5-4, so that's kind of cool. If we even get to do it. I mean, that's the other thing. We might be forced in a situation where we have to play, like, Extruder to kill something or whatever, but we'll see. Alright. I guess this is the only reasonable play we have here anyway. Hopefully they can't kill our Sentinel, because that's all we have going for ourselves right now. Well, I guess this goes either way. They'll probably just take the Extruder. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, well, that's nice of them. Then let's, under the circumstances, let's play this first. So it gets maximum bonuses. Then we play this to kill this. Oh, well, this gets a bonus. Then we'll kill that. And then attack for 3. Okay, well, that kind of worked out the way we wanted to, right? Another bat. They're like, no, take that, Haywire Might. Oh, well, that's cute. Actually, that's really good in case they have a Liliana next turn. Alright, let's go ahead and juice some things up, I guess, or try to. Nope, just found a land. We're still attacking for 7. Alright. Wedding announcement. Show. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this... Oh, this takes actually more than I want it to. But alright. Into a body. And then we're going to... This... I really should just kill this. As much as I want to try to be sneaky here and get extra damage in. And then attack. I was gonna, like, give it haste and do all that, but it's not, really not worth it here, honestly. Seeing as how they didn't block, I don't think they're sweeping the board here, so this is fine. Alright, so they're copying their 1-1. That's what that was about. They wanted to make sure they had something there. That's fair. Okay, then. We will just go here. Juice this up. And attack. Okay. Well, now we're going to be constantly just making an extra creature and turning that creature haste or whatever. Yeah. Seems good. I think that's game, though. And then we just give the new dude haste. And might as well play this. And attack. Yep. Yep. You got it. Guess I should have used some of these and made sure I was doing at least 4. I was lazy. Doesn't really matter too much, though. Yep, that works. There's 2 extra damage on top. I guess it didn't matter. Just lazy play, but it didn't really matter here. Yeah. Man, you know what? All things considered with this deck, I would say if there's something that I really had an issue with, it's that you really didn't have anything big to come over the top with, right? We don't have anything that really has trample. Like, I mean, I guess that's not true. I mean, like, Bristlebud Farmer tramples. That's kind of the one. But what I was thinking is, we almost lean a lot on that and Urabrass Forge. And I think you have to keep the Forge. The downside is, though, like, Glissa's pretty good against it because you can just first strike the token. But also, the things we have to boost it, we can't do that, right? Because we can't use the map tokens because those have to be a sorcery, right? We can't use Dowsing Dagger when it's on the backside because that has to be as a sorcery. So that's a little bit of a letdown overall. But I do like what the deck's doing. I don't hate it. I kind of want... I tell you what the issue is. I think I want Atsushi in here. Even though Atsushi doesn't really make artifacts until it dies. I do like the idea of Atsushi being able to fly over the top, and then if it dies, we get access to more cards, right? So we can try to find the removal or the extra extruder or whatever the case may be. So what I would say is this, and for those you don't know, I guess I should bring up Atsushi because some people may not know what that card is. But it's a 4/4 flying dragon, flying, trample. When it dies, you get to get 2 cards, and you have till the end of your next turn to play them, or you can get 3 treasure. I would say, if you already own Atsushi, because Atsushi's older, if you don't have Bristlebud Farmers, because they might be a little hard for them to come by because they are part of the bonus sheet or whatever from Thunder Junction, I would play some number of Atsushi. Atsushi also gives you the other benefit of, you know, if they play a Liliana, great. You sacrifice this, you get access to a couple more cards, right? Some stuff like that where it's pretty critical. Or they sweep the board with, I don't know, anything really that's not a Sunfall. You end up getting to play something right after it, which is pretty big. So just something I would say if you're just looking for other options of cards you might already have that could work for this type of deck, I think that's actually more than reasonable, and I would go with that. But otherwise, this was pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm in love with the Dowsing Dagger or Dowsing Device. Like, it's kind of fine. It does, like, the times you get it and it's good, it's great, right? But the times it's not good, it's very pedestrian. So, I don't know how I feel about it. And again, this is an uncommon, so it's pretty easy to find, put into your deck. But even if you wanted to cut one of these for an Atsushi, I wouldn't be too upset. I'm not attached to this card. We do have 21 creatures, so a fair amount, and stuff that could make creatures, which is pretty nice. But yeah, fun deck. You can actually, you have enough removal to kind of hang with mono red. You can have some life gain, which is pretty nice. The Golgari decks, you kind of have to hit fast, and then hope you already have something like an Urabrass Forge plus a removal or something in hand. But yeah, I don't know. This was fun. It was a little bit surprising that it worked, but it took almost every card every game. So if you like that type of deck, this is your jam. But I don't know how I feel about it. I may have to play with this some more to really appreciate it. But it wasn't bad. It was like a 55% or whatever. So if you're looking for something fun to play, it's different. You like Gruul, you like artifacts, give this one a go. Could be pretty sweet for you. I will have to say, though, if you are a fan of dragons, we updated the dragon deck to go a little bit of a different direction, and it worked out really cool. So if you're into dragons, check that one out. That's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.